Alright, back again, Luke here, and today we've got out the old Super Famicom, and I figured we could put in this game here, Super Genjin 2. So, let's pop this in and play some of that. Now, for today we have a little bit of a different location here. I'm in the bedroom, figured I could give this monitor a try. This is the new PC that I got, and we'll give the old monitor a check-see here and let you guys take a look at it. Get our compressed air, get the cart all cleaned out, and give it a go. Through the camera, it should look pretty decent. In person, it looks a little bit different, but got a little bit of an intro here. I'll let you guys take a look at that. And there's our intro. As you guys could see there in the beginning, in this game here, Bonk can go through many different changes here. I think there's a total of like maybe 9 different transformations he can go through, which is what really makes this game stand apart from the earlier ones. So, at the beginning here, if you look at the left side, this is our start. In the middle, this is a password. Once you get far enough in the game, you can put in a password. And here is the options. So, if we go into the option menu here, we'll be able to see a few different things. Here is our bonk, so regular settings. Bonk is Y, our jump is B, dash is basically A, and then Tokushu, this is your special attack. So when you transform into another enemy, or when you transform into another character, you can use your special attack on that. And what is this one? This is your sound, if you want to change the sound options here. This one is Junbi Taiso, which means you can do training or practice mode. So get ready for the game itself. And that's it. This one here is Owari, which is our finish, so we'll just jump out of this. And we'll just jump into the game here. After pressing the start button, you'll wind up getting 2 options here. This is Hyokko or this is Narekko. And what the difference is between this one is Hyokko is basically, it's a beginner tutorial kind of session where it'll kind of give you all the tutorial and things that you need. Basically like the practice session that was in the other option mode there. And Narekko is basically like accustomed to or used to. So we're gonna go with this one here and just give it a go. So, as you can see, this is our beginning stage, or the beginning part of the stage. You can't move anywhere, you're just kind of stuck in this first part. But we'll just press the old A button and this one just says Stage 1 Start. And it has a little bit of an intro here to the game. And this part here, you just have to kind of like dodge out of the way. There's not really too much you have to worry about here. They don't come too full force on the left side, but that's it. You can see our final stage boss in the background there, just kind of ticking away into his own place. Well, let's see. Lots of cool different animations here, new characters. This one here, if we do our head slam, we can cause fire, which is kind of cool. But really great graphics, sound, playability is fantastic. It is a extremely difficult game once you get up to about stage 5. Stage 5 is pretty cruel, but stage 6 is the worst. Stage 6 is like our boss rush mode, and you have to go through the whole, I mean, it seems like forever as far as stages go in order to get up to the final boss, and if you do die, lose all your lives, and you have to start right at the beginning. Might take you about a good half hour to get to the boss, and then, yeah, if you die you have to go back again. But But all sorts of cool stuff in here, little secrets, pathways that go down, up. Nope. I'm trying to look through the camera here while I'm playing. But, yeah, I mean, who doesn't love a little bit of Bonks Adventure here, basically, on the Super Famicom? It's terrific. It's really a lot of fun to play. Like I said, later on, when you do get your power-ups here, we can start doing a few more interesting things here. You guys can see some of the different variation in characters. Here, we'll just bounce this guy up. But we have to wait until we get those here first. Oh, come on. I don't think we can get over there. Nope. There are a lot of cool different animations too in this one as well. Like, Bonk can get hit with, what is it? Like ink or something like that, oil that drops on his face, which is pretty funny. And it gives him hair. These are the bad guys. We got basically 5 of these bad guys to go through, and then the last boss. Here's our next stage. These guys here are a bit of a pain. They generally throw stuff up at you, like that, so you gotta watch out. Sometimes down here at the bottom there's some secrets. And all of these different items that you see me collecting here with the crystals, that's for the first stage boss. Each one of them seems to attack him, so the more that you get, the better, or the more attacks it does on him, the more hits. Let's see here. But there are so many different characters that Bonk can change into, it's pretty funny. This one here is exceptionally funny. So nothing really super here, but can jump twice, usually. Let's see. There we go. So, but just hilarious looking. I think there's some secrets down here as well. And you want to really, in this game, you want to try and build up, get as many extra lives and as many of the kind of circular smiley faces as possible, because if you don't, this game will be extremely hard. Let's see. This is the bonus round in here. And you want to get as many of the lives as you can. This one will give you different bonus chances here. Let's see. We'll probably wind up getting the driller. Ah, nope, the little guy. Now this one is really hard to control. You basically gotta fly and jump through this stage here, but it's imperative to hit the timing on this. Here's the, by pressing and holding down the A button, you can do it very quickly, but it's quite difficult to get through this one with the little guy. I'll show you how many points he got. There's nothing there. But the bonus stages are a lot of fun. Up here, you'll notice right in the middle of the screen, these are the save spots, or kind of like the halfway markers. So, you just want to hit this one here, and I kind of like this character. And it still does have all the comical parts that you remember from the first ones, as far as like the regular bonk turning into like the mad crazy fire-breathing animal. But these are some of the cool introductions of the new characters. And it still has the bad guys with the flowers, so when you do get hit, you do wind up, yeah, they sometimes will turn into the bad guys, the flowers there. Let's try and get that crystal over there. These crystals in each stage, they're gonna change as far as like the different items go. Sometimes you're collecting beetles, sometimes you're collecting different charms. This is just like a halfway kind of boss. And that's it. If you do have a power-up, it's really easy. If you don't have any power-ups, then it takes quite a few more hits. It's got some cool, funky music in it. But there are a lot of secrets in the game. You guys can remember this one here. Probably from previous bonks. If you look down there, that is a heart, an extra heart, kind of like in Zelda. So you'll get an extra heart meter or a little heart container. It's not a full one though. It's only like a partial one, so you have to find a few of them in order to get a full one. Let's see if we can kind of cruise through this here. Maybe we'll just go through one more of these caves. There are quite a lot of them. Yeah. Since there are a lot of them, we'll try and go through this kind of quickly so you guys can see a little bit more of the game here. Those guys there are enemies that come out. And there are different spots on the side here where you can take different pathways and get different items. That's another bonus stage down there. Yeah. This one here, these are introduction of something kind of new. Just gotta be careful, not fall off the edge. With some of these you have to hit them from the top so you don't wind up getting killed. Ah! That's just a halfway marker, but... And going up. And we should be coming up on the boss here. This is our first boss. Which is quite entertaining. You'll notice it's got a blade here on the bottom of it. And he'll take all of the different orbs that you found. I believe there's about 6 or so in each stage. Or it changes by stage, I can't remember. But this guy will try and attack you from the bottom, fly by, and also he'll cut holes here in the log, and the log will wind up falling down and leaving gaps. Like right here. Kind of a cool concept. Takes like 2 cuts. And then he takes a few hits, but there we go. Not too bad for the first stage. Yay! Stage 1 clear. And from the second stage we should get, yeah, it'll show you one of the locks gets removed here. In the second stage here we should get another option as far as transformation goes. Here's our second bad guy. It's talking about how you won't be able to make it through, and see. But overall, I mean, it's a terrific game. Has some really funny parts to it. Has some parts in it where there's like some like monkeys that'll fart on you, and you know, all sorts of funny, different, crazy stuff in the game. Here's our next kind of lizard character. By pressing the X button, this allows him to stick his tongue out. And what's cool about this tongue here is that he can actually refill his life by killing other enemies. Let's see if we can do it. Wow, no, I missed it. Let's see. Ah! But just an overall terrific game. And if you guys are interested in the Bonk series and you want to find another one for the Super Famicom, then this is another great one to pick up. There is also Bonks Adventure 3, so... But this one here is the second one in the series. Here's our kind of half heart. And this one can't really get over there as of right now. But yeah, nonetheless, just wanted to show you guys a little bit of a look at what Bonks Adventure looks like here for the Super Famicom. And it is a fantastic game. Looks really, really good, plays well, and has some comical bits to it. Here, this will actually take away a little bit of life, but it's kind of comical here. Got some funny parts. Unfortunately, it does take away health, so that's the bad part, but... And that part. Whee! But yeah, like always, I'll put up another video here soon, so thanks for watching. Ah, I missed it. It's another kind of upgrade. Let's see if we can do it. Probably can't very easily. Let's see if I can. Ah, oh well. Oh, there we go. This one actually helps out in a lot of stages. Her, Bonk the princess, or so, will help out in a lot of stages, especially when you have to do double jumps. Wow, wow, that, come on, no, stop going down. You can see down at the bottom it says Kiken. Ah, here we go. This one is the flying one, which is pretty cool. Kiken means like danger. Whoa! We'll just go on to the next part here. This one here, we have to hit this guy. There are some references in here of like to Super Mario Brothers and even some other games like I would say like Rampage and games like that. It's quite comical. Come on. I wound up dying. Just not paying attention here. So it'll start you off at that last save point that we were just at. Could have used that meat over there. Let's try this one more time. Like another mid-boss. Once again, if you do have power-ups, it's much easier. You can wind up destroying him very quickly, all of these mid-bosses, but if you don't, then it takes a lot longer. And this will probably be our last stage here for right now. Here's another one of the cool transformations. I think this is the Vagabond. Yeah. Throws out smiley faces. And those spikes can hurt you, so you gotta be careful. There's a little bit of a delay too with the shot here. Ah, that was kind of cheap. This one here is if you have the small one, the small character. This guy will follow you too. But yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but the game does have 6 stages, well, 6 or 7 stages to it, and stage 5 is a bit challenging if you play it for the first time. Stage 6 is horrible, just really bad. Oh, this is pretty funny too. Forgot about that one. And that's how you have to defeat the mid-boss too, is by, in the later stage you have to roll those kind of bowling balls. This part's funny. Let's see here. He'll come back. But you want this bird to eat you. Come on. There we go. Because this is kind of like a little mini stage. It's pretty funny. So you're inside the bird's stomach here. Alright. Now this part's pretty funny. You can hear it kind of has like the fart sound to it. Very comical game. Here's our Mega Man kind of reference here. And this is our second boss, which is a bit more difficult. As you can see, I only have one of these. Didn't collect very many this time. This one gets a bit more tricky. gonna die here. Trying to do this too quick. Ah, luckily I was able to do it. All right. But once again, thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, we'll have another video here for you guys soon. This is one of my most favorite stages, probably, because Bonk is trying to get his soul back, and basically he's the living dead, and he needs to keep feeding, or getting fed. As you'll see, his hearts will increase. Once he gets all the way back to normal, then he can get his soul back and he'll be alive again, but until that time, he has to just watch out for these guys here trying to steal his soul, killing him along the way. So, depending on how long it takes you to get your life back, you know, or how many times you get hit, will depend on how long it takes to get your life back. Like you can see here, I'm doing really poorly. Come on. Now we're getting there. I think we need to get about three hearts completely full. Oh, maybe one more. There we go. Now his soul came back. Really reminiscent of some Super Mario Brothers, I think. A lot of kind of Super Mario Brothers references in here. Super Mario World, I should say. Here we go. Oh wait, wrong game. And this thing will just bring you back to the beginning again, so you just gotta try to avoid it. Some of these barrels here, the red ones, if you press down, you can kind of dig in and it'll explode you out. The pink ones here usually don't do anything, so some kind of cool extra parts here.